Not stream bots, what up? Just got back from court. Trying to wait for a couple people to get in here. John, what's up, bud? Appreciate you. I just got out of New Britain court. I wasn't sure what they were gonna do. All they did was make themselves look like idiots and double down on this very ignorant charges they put. So I had to wait till 12:15 to see the prosecutor because they were too busy this morning and couldn't see everybody. So I saw her at 12:15. It was some little young chick. And I walk up and she's like, "Well, what do you want to happen?" Clearly I'd like these bogus charges thrown out and dismissed. And she was actually just, I don't know. I don't, she was rude. "Oh, well, isn't that what everybody wants?" Like just being snooty. So I didn't even go back and forth with her. Whatever. I mean, to dismiss it or don't. It is what it is. So then she asked if I wanted time to get an attorney, and I don't want to waste more time doing this. So I said nope. And then I sat down, and as soon as court got back in session, they called me pretty quick. I think it was like the second one. And I went up, and it was a different prosecutor than the one I talked to. And she started off by saying that she thinks that I need time to go get an attorney, even though I clearly just stated that I didn't need an attorney and I didn't want to waste the time. Yeah, both of them. But so she started telling the judge that, so I started shaking my head and I said, no, I don't need an attorney. We've already discussed this. I don't know why they're still talking about me needing an attorney. And I said I'd also like for this to not take months and months, and I don't want to be coming back and forth for months and months. So if they're not going to dismiss these charges, I'd like a date for trial. It's that simple. I told the judge that if somebody spent more than a minute looking into this case, they'd see that this is bogus. I told him that I had the email. The chief of police emailed me the next business day and told me what you were doing was 100% legal. And I brought that up. I said, how come the chief of police is messaging me, emailing me, telling me it's legal then? And the prosecutor she got fired up. She called me, she pretty much told me I'm a liar. You don't have that. And I'm like, I absolutely have that. Yeah, jury trial. I said, I absolutely have it in my email and I can show you guys right now. And she looked baffled. Like, how are you going to tell me what I have in my email and who I've corresponded with? And she didn't like that. So, the judge set pretrial for February 15th. So, and the judge was actually nice, respectful. I couldn't say anything bad about her. She listened. She, I mean, that's all we can ask. But these prosecutors, I mean, it's sad that we pay these people to do these jobs, and instead of doing the job correctly and doing what's right for the people of this community, they still try to find people guilty that didn't do anything wrong so that their records and the town doesn't have to be held liable for making these mistakes. And it's pathetic. It's really pathetic, but they were not happy. I wish I could have recorded that stuff, guys, because you should have seen their faces. We're mad, but that's where we're going with this one. And then they were like, oh, he's got cases all over the state. I don't have cases all over the state. I have a few in that court. Breach of peace and interfering. Breach of peace because Karen that worked in records, felt uncomfortable leaving the building while I was filming in public and interfering because I didn't aid the cops in their investigation to investigate me. And the cop clearly states that. John, you are absolutely correct about that. You are, it's clear as day. So, and then, oh, well, he's got charges everywhere, all over the whole state. No, I don't. I have another BS case in Willimantic, which is a misdemeanor and an infraction, and I have another infraction in Norwich. It's not cases all over the state. And if these police knew how to do their jobs, I wouldn't have cases all over the state, or in this part of the state. And the BS warrant from the other night, because the cop claims he saw me driving a car that's not even in my name or mine. Yeah, they have so much evidence. So, to me, it feels like if they keep sticking me in court, they can make it look like I'm this big, huge problem all over the state when I'm not the problem. The problem is these public servants that don't know how to do their job correctly, or what we pay them to do, and lie and steal and do all that. So New Britain is done until February 15th. Next week is Norwich. We have an infraction trial in Norwich on the 12th. The 17th, we have arraignment for this BS made up warrant. And then on the 19th, we go back to Danielson for the arrest of when pros arrested me for telling that dude did not consent to a search. So, packed full month. Oh, hey, look at this, guys. I didn't even know they made these. Like, you could have a card through Cashapp. Isn't that dope? The Constitution State. Oh, I'm gonna, John, but I really don't. They're not going to have anything. From what I understand is those dash cams don't run all the time. And if they are not running all the time and he was just out strolling around, unless he was actively doing something, I don't think it's going to be on. And it's the same thing with their body cams. So all their evidence is going to be hearsay from a cop, from a department that's proven themselves over and over and over again to be harassing me. So I'm not really too concerned about that. They're just making themselves look dumber and dumber. But I just wanted to let everybody know what happened at court, where we're going, and what direction we're going. And I appreciate everybody who supports the cause and the Constitution and us and everything. Friday, I just got a call. I actually got to work tomorrow night, overnight. So we'll try and get out somewhere and do something this weekend, but just have to figure out when. So keep an eye out. I'll talk to you guys all. It's their bird. Exactly, John. They're not bright at all. Like, yeah, but they're trying to, everywhere, even at court, they're trying to act like it's our job to prove our innocence. What? And that's really how they're treating it. Like, they want me to prove that I wasn't breaching peace and I wasn't interfering when I clearly wasn't. So, I don't know. But keep your head up, guys. And I'll talk to you guys all soon.